Chapter 3. How Dorothy Saved the Scarecrow. Dorothy stood alone near her house. She began to feel hungry, so she went to the cupboard and cut herself some bread. She drank some cool water as well. Then she gave some bread to Toto. Later on, she got ready for the journey to the Emerald City. The girl washed her face, dressed in a clean dress, and tied a pink hat on her head. She took a little basket with bread too. Then she saw the silver shoes on the table. She took off her old shoes and tried on the silver ones quickly. The silver shoes fit her very well. After that, she closed the door and began her long journey. Soon she found the yellow brick road. Dorothy and Toto walked joyfully towards the Emerald City. The sun shone brightly, and the birds sang sweetly. Dorothy was surprised to see such a beautiful country all around. There were many fields, flowers, and trees on the sides of the road. The Munchkins greeted her kindly. The houses of the Munchkins were round and blue. One of the Munchkins invited Dorothy into his house. She ate a good supper and then fell asleep soundly till morning. The next morning, Dorothy ate her breakfast, said goodbye to the kind Munchkins, and began her journey again. After some time, Dorothy got very tired. She sat down on the fence to rest for a while. There was a big campfire beyond the fence, and then she saw a scarecrow on a high pole in the middle of the field. Its head was small, with eyes, a nose, and a mouth on it. An old blue hat was on its head. There were some blue clothes on its finger. Its shoes were blue too. Dorothy looked at the scarecrow seriously. Suddenly, the scarecrow winked at her kindly. Dorothy was very surprised. She ran up to the strange figure quickly. Toto ran around the pole and barked loudly. "Good day," said the scarecrow. "You can speak," said Dorothy. "Of course I can speak. How are you?" said the scarecrow. I am fine, thank you. And how are you?" asked Dorothy. "I am not feeling well," answered the scarecrow, "because it is so hard to scare the crows night and day. Can you take me away from this pole? I can't do that myself, you know." Dorothy lifted the figure of the pole very carefully. "Thank you very much. I feel like a new man. What's your name?" said the scarecrow. "My name is Dorothy," answered Dorothy. "I am going to the Emerald City to ask the Great Oz to send me back to Kansas." "I understand," said the scarecrow. "Look, I'm a stuffed man, so I have no brains at all. Can Oz give me some brains? What do you think?" "I don't know, but you can come with me if you like," answered Dorothy. "That's true," said the scarecrow. "I don't want people to call me a fool. Now, my head is full of straw. I will go with you and ask the Great Oz to give me some brains." And so they walked back to the road. They walked on the path of yellow bricks joyfully. After 2 hours, the road became very rough. The scarecrow stumbled over the yellow bricks all the while. Dorothy always picked him up and put him on his feet again. In the afternoon, they sat down by the road near a little brook. Dorothy told the scarecrow all about Kansas and how great everything was there. The scarecrow listened to her very carefully. Then he began the story of his own life. "My life was short," said the scarecrow. "I am just 3 days old, and I don't know anything about the world before that time. Thanks to my farm, I have my head, ears, eyes, and mouth, so now I can speak here and see the world around me. But I have no brains, and I don't think about anything at all. I live a very lonely life. Sometimes old crows fly near me, sit on my shoulder, and say, 'You cannot fool me this way. Any clever crow knows that you are only a stuffed man. If you have some brains in your head, you will be a good man. Brains are the best thing in this world.' Then the crows fly away. I am very sad, and I want to get some brains. And today you are here, and I am sure the Great Oz will give me brains in the Emerald City." I hope so. Well, let us go now, said Dorothy. So they started their long journey again. Towards the evening, they came to a big forest. It was a little dark under the trees, but the travelers did not stop. They walked on the yellow brick road without stopping. After 2 hours, it became very dark. Dorothy could not see anything at all, but Toto and the Scarecrow could see very well in the dark. And that was why the Scarecrow took hold of her hand and led her along the road in the forest. Soon the Scarecrow stopped. He saw a little wooden house in the distance. Then the Scarecrow led Dorothy through the trees to the little house. Dorothy entered the house, found a bed in the corner, and fell asleep quickly. But Scarecrow didn't. He waited silently until the morning came.